Good morning. Good morning on the Sunday morning. Welcome to fucking freedom of speech. It's basically where you can come up on the panel and say anything you want. Yes, it's news, politics, drama. We got it all here. If you don't like swearing, this is not the channel to begin. If you'd like to help support the Lucky 7 Mud Mowers, YouTube.com. You do have the PayPal that's running on the chat there. Feel free to hit that if you like. On the bottom of the where you type, you have a little square with the dollar sign right there is Super Chat. If you'd like to purchase me a cup of coffee. And also the join membership. Everybody knows about the join membership. And if you are new, you don't know nothing about it. What I do is I give away Amazon cards every Friday night if you are a member. It doesn't cost much. It's only $1.99 to begin a membership. And that's what it costs per month, $1.99. And you'll have a chance of 4 times a month, that's every Friday, to win a $10 Amazon card. So, the existing members that we have today is Jeff Schools, Val Lady 49, Katrina's Cartridge World, Diana's Shop, Nick Small Engine Repair, Fun Things to Do with Tech Sparky, Red Devil's Garage, Rosanna, Froggy Went Knitting, Mr. Stalkers 1994, Fishing Trucker, BS Small Engine, Timothy the Timer Hand, Fritz Smith, Mud Mower Farms, Iron Dog 63, Rolling Through Life, Mower Outlaw, Hal Fisher, Mud Mower Farms, Grandpa's Adventures, Twister V Twin Garage, Tommy Powers, Pull a Bear Ed, Cheryl's Live Chat, Rosie Went Nation, and Drizzly Bat Gaming. Those are the people that actually join my membership. They do have chances to win a $10 Amazon card every Friday. If you'd like to become a member, hit that join button. We gave out over, I like to say, close to over $300 worth of Amazon cards. All these cards are what you see here. It's a big pile. These are cards that we gave out to our existing members. All right, let's get in the chat. Let's see who is here. There is the link if you'd like to come up on the panel. What's going on, Sparky? Time Chaser, how you doing, Time Chaser? Trump, yeah, that's it. Cheryl's Live Chat's in there. Tim's World, Val Lady, what's up, Mom? Loosum's Garage, what's going on, brother? Tampa Boy Customs, sorry. I don't have my reading glasses on. I got the sunglasses. I'll put them on shortly. Romantic, what's going on? And I believe Mr. Stalkers were in here. And Katrina says she was going to be out for a little bit, but she will join. Got to put my hat on. Trump 2020. What do we have planned for today? Yeah, well, if you guys all notice, I have my webcam that's pushed back a little bit further to get a bigger picture of my Trump wall. Yes, I'm a big Trump fan. He's going to win this election. All you crybabies out there, I got a picture for you too. Later on, I'll be showing it. If anybody wants to come up on the panel, there's the link right there. Don't be shy. Hit that link. Come on up. Keep me company. I'll be honest with you. It's been Friday and Saturday. I didn't really pay attention to any of the news. We've had a fairly busy weekend. Kind of relaxing a little bit. We went out Friday. Went to the casino, hit, then we put it back, then we hit, then we put it back. And we walked out with some money in our pocket, but not as much as we wanted to. Let's welcome Tampa Boy's Customs in the house.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today, sir?
Oh, I'm sore, man.
Yeah, I was watching that race this morning pretty much all morning. It's a 2-hour-long video.
Yeah.
Definitely needed your popcorn for that.
I'm telling you, I had to put the other one on private. I did another live stream, but I had to put it on private because they were starting off the race. These girls were dropping a bra, right? Well, the new girl they got to come in, she didn't have no bra on. So she started off the race, and she pulled down her top. And every restart, every start, so that whole video had to go on private. There were some
well, you could edit that out, you know.
Yeah, no, we ain't going through all that.
Just make sure you send me that link before you edit it out.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I got pictures. I got plenty. I'll send them to you. There's plenty.
So I started a new group this morning. I'm going to let everybody know when I get done with this video. It will be, I will post that link in the description. It's called Live Now on YouTube. So if you go to Facebook, you go to your groups, it's called Live Now on YouTube. So anyone that is into YouTube and you produce videos, you could share it to this one group. So what's going to happen is if this group grows large enough, we could go on Facebook and we could scroll down and watch these videos that do go live. Hopefully there'll be, a lot where we could, pick and choose what live videos we want to watch. Plus it's another source of advertisement. That's it. I got the yellow one with the snake on it.
Yeah. Got me a new flag.
Sweet.
Don't tread on me. Second Amendment, baby.
That's
hanging
it.
out on the wall. You got the yellow one? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I seen that one.
Yep.
It says Second Amendment since 1789.
There we go. I don't know if it's backwards. I can't see it, but yeah, it's backwards.
Oh, yeah. Don't tread on me. What's up, BP Mud Mowers? Twisted V Twin Garage. Fun things to do with Tech Sparky, Miss Cheryl. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I just uploaded my GoPro footage of the race. The one GoPro footage I got. Out of all them videos I took, one came through. So I'm definitely going to get a new GoPro tomorrow. I'm going to go get the 7. Just because I can't afford the 8.
Something's up with.
Everybody says the 7's just as good. So try it out.
This one here, support the blue.
Yeah, I seen they had a bunch like that too. I saw that one.
Yep. These are nice because they're heavy duty and they're double-sided. So they're good for the cars.
Yeah.
And they have a little sticky piece here that when you roll up your window, the sticky will stay there. So if you roll your window down and up, it'll stay in the spot. But
oh, yeah.
I put them on the car. I put them on the car when we leave. I don't leave them on the car,
No, yeah, you can't.
Afraid somebody will steal them.
Yeah, they will. They'll break them off if anything.
Yep.
We'll need that.
We got 18 people watching. That's awesome. Nice, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Romantic, how you doing?
Romantic in the house. My StreamYard chat's not working.
Yeah, it has a little issue there.
Yeah, it's got like a lag. I'm trying to go to YouTube and find it.
What's up, Twisted?
So
I started watching your videos there.
Oh, yeah.
Twisted on his property there. He was
that's freaking nice.
laying down some new dirt. Yep.
Nice. That's a nice place. How'd you do the other night at the casino? You and the wife went.
Well, I can't say how much I won, but we won. I mean, we put it back. Yeah, we did a couple hundred. Did a couple hundred.
Cool.
Plus on plus. But
nice.
Yeah, Cheryl, she plays, smaller machines. I like to play the top dollar max machines.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
She's more conservative.
Yeah, I like to waste it.
Yeah. Of course. That's why
I go there knowing that I'm going to lose. I don't go there to look to make the money, Go there to have a good time, so.
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Yep. Jeff, I don't know what's up with you. There you go, drop down there.
Yeah, he's not working. He always has Wi-Fi issues. He must be where he lives.
Yeah. Yeah, Grandpa, I don't know where he is this morning. I haven't talked to him yet.
He's probably still sleeping. He'd be hanging out with the ladies late night,
Yeah. He's been pimping them.
I'm telling you. Oh, Grandpa pimping.
He was on a live the other day, and he told me those are his hookers. So I logged in. I said, Grandpa, I hate to tell you, but sometimes the pimps have to get young, so it's time for you to hand over the rules.
That's right. Oh, I didn't know you had a new video up.
Me? Of course, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I know, man.
Yeah, this video is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't take off as much as I wanted to. It's only because I didn't have it labeled properly. But
Yeah.
It'll take off because anything that with has to do with the
like
truck does really well.
I like how you slowed down the truck, flicking you off. That was great.
Oh yeah, yeah. We triggered a whole bunch of people that day.
Good.
Well, what it is every Saturday we're in the same spot, so we're starting to get more and more people, that knows we're there. So they go by and they flip us off, but they haven't caught on yet. I've been putting their plate numbers up there too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Good.
Yep. When these local people realize what I'm actually doing, they're gonna like.
Oh yeah, I see what you did. You got his phone number. Shit.
Yeah. That guy. Yeah. I think that's Richard's Construction or something. I got his plate number. I put his phone number up on there.
Oh, that's great, man.
Yep. So I'll see if I can find that link and I'll put it up in the chat if anybody wants to go check that video out after.
That's a good one. Look out, they're stirring the pot, boy. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what camera are you recording that with? What are you doing?
That's a GoPro.
Is that a GoPro?
Yeah, GoPro 7 and 8. I have 7 and 8.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep.
I'm going to get the 7 tomorrow.
Should check out the tripod I picked up. I'm working off it now with my webcam.
Yeah, it looks
the
like
tripod.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this tripod it's a beautiful beauty.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So we'll share this. We'll copy.
Yeah, I got one too. I got a big one now too. One of the racers ran my other tripod over this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This one here, it can't be that old. It telescopes like yours. It has the piece where you could disconnect where the camera goes without unscrewing it.
Yeah, it unclips.
Yep. The feet itself are not. They don't go flat. They swivel.
Oh, nice.
The feet,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It even comes with the carrying case and all.
Oh, nice, man. Oh, yeah.
I got it up at Savers. It's like a thrift store. I got it for $20. It's probably like a $200-$300 tripod.
Yeah. That's like mine. I got mine for like $8 through the thrift store. It's like a $200.
It's so huge. It looks like a commercial type,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the good one, man. It'll last forever.
Yep. So, I'm going to see if I can post this link here. So if you guys want to check this video out, feel free to check it out either now or later. It doesn't matter, but you'll understand what we're talking about. Just don't forget to come back.
Right.
Hit that like.
What's up, Harold Fisher?
What's up, brother?
Yeah, I got 27 likes already, bud.
What's up, country? The lady Cochette.
Oh, Miss Bad Lady. Hey.
Closet. Yeah, there's a lot of drama going on right now with YouTube. There's a few things, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit before I start the drama. What's going on? There's people saying there's a purge with YouTube deleting accounts, which that's untrue. There's a lot of conversation that drama is starting with this lady with pink hair. Yeah, I could keep going, but I'm going to wait until I get a little bit of backup over here that knows what I'm talking about.
I ain't watched enough of it yet. I'll go watch it after the stream. I got to go watch that.
Yeah, it's a good video. I even added a little clip of my first rally in downtown Providence with the BLM. So I plugged that video in. So what I've been doing, which I also learned through YouTube, if you have a video and you upload it, always plug your last video into it. So, in other words, if you're during half that video, you take a second or two, and you go and get a clip of your last video that you uploaded. Just sort of like a 10 to 15 second clip. And add it to your existing new video. And you tell the people, yeah, I made this type of video. Check this out. Show that 15-second clip, and then go back to the original video. It gets people starting to think, okay, well, this is a cool video. The last video was cool. What did I miss? Now they want to watch your second video, your last video, that you just automatically. You'll see what I mean when. Yep, you'll see what I mean when you check out that video. You'll see how I added that clip to it.
Nice. That's a good idea. Yeah, Jeff, that was a good one, man. I'm wore out today. Like we tore it up, dude. A couple guys went. I wish I had the footage where they were jumping the big hill in the middle. There were some mattresses in that hill. That was insane, man. They were jumping that thing. One guy went over the handlebars. Actually, Nate's buddy Trevor with his little drift trike crashed straight into one of the fences with a drift trike. That was nuts. I couldn't believe that. Man, he hit that thing hauling ass, dude. He tacoed that whole drift trike. I mean, just tacoed it.
What was that, like a bike ride or something? Because it looked like there was like 400 to 500 bikes over there in the background.
Oh man,
as far as like it's motorcycles, you know.
Yeah, Biketoberfest is what it's called. It's Bike Week.
Oh wow,
pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. There was I got one video. I walked all the way around all the bikes, and there's a lot of bikes. I would probably guess that. That's what I told one of the guys. Like 400 or 500 bikes. I guess that too. About the same.
Yeah,
it was a lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my dad was out there. My brother, his whole crew. They rode down for. They're still out there. They're staying the whole weekend.
Exactly. Young lady says it's ridiculous. Yes, it is ridiculous. I just need to wait for a few people to come up on a panel.
And where is everybody this morning? Hey,
I don't know.
The Sunday morning stream. Where the heck's everybody else? I don't never make the Sunday morning ones.
Well, my big announcement as well is my Friday night streams is not at 6 o'clock no more. It's at 6:30. So everybody check that out. You know, keep that in mind. It does not start at 6. It starts at 6:30. I just don't have enough time, Tampa, to be able to leave work. I'm leaving from downtown Boston, trying to make it to almost downtown Providence, Rhode Island. You know, with all the traffic.
Yeah. That's like I am with my Monday night streams at 6 too. I'm like rushing to get home every time to make it home for 6.
Yep. Yeah. That's the only thing I can figure out is buy myself a half hour of time and make it a little bit later.
Yeah, absolutely.
It gives other people, you know, to go home and relax and have their dinner as well. So.
Dang, I smell bacon.
I already had my pound of bacon.
Did you? They're cooking it right now in my kitchen. I smell
it. 3 eggs and bacon. And what was it?
Cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
Fresh out of the oven.
Mmm, delicious.
Yup. There's Jeff. Let's see if he comes up. Just waiting for the video, Jeff. Yeah, he's trying. Sounds like you got a full house there, Jeff.
Yeah, for sure. I got a million people in my kitchen right now. They're all cooking. And my room is like right next to the kitchen. The kitchen's like right across.
Yep. Just waiting on the camera there, Jeff. I not forget about you. Just stay there. I'll come up. How many other people we have over there? Hey, Mr. Briggs is in there. I sent you a link to a video near me you will like. I got you. I have the volume down, so let's see. 2016. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to watch that a little bit later. I was gonna try to play the Trump Train song before I came up, but goddamn copyrights.
I probably got a few copyrights in my live stream.
Yeah.
A couple of them probably. There's so much music playing in that stream. Man, I didn't even try to monetize it because I know that if I monetize it, then they're going to come after me. So I just left it not monetized. It's just better that way.
Tom, I seen you come up, but you disappeared. Something's up with the internet. There we go. Just stay there. Nope, stay going up. I got you. All right, we got Thomas and Mr. Briggs. Welcome, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
What's going on?
Yeah, I just worked on Aaron's snow thrower.
Yeah? I seen you shave your head again.
Yep.
Yeah, I could have shaved mine. I could see all the gray coming in. I don't know if you guys could see it, but... What's going on, Mr. Briggs?
Just watching that video from a buddy of mine made up in Ithaca. I sent you a link to. At the end, one of the guys there demanded to see the video that they were taking.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. What else is everybody doing? Everybody has a microphone muted.
Yeah, I was muted. I brought home $175 yesterday in that race, man.
Nice.
$175.
Go Costco, going fishing. Okay, you want to show me your new shirt?
Oh, we got it going. It's nice. It's real nice. Come on up.
You're more than welcome to come up anytime you want, Nate. So how is Mr. Briggs doing?
Just getting ready to go to another one of them rallies up there.
Fuck you. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about Mr. Briggs.
Mr. Briggs is fine.
Yeah?
He's still trying to get hard food, and I can't give him any.
No? Still with the soft food?
Rice and eggs.
Rice and eggs. Oh, yeah. That's good for a dog. Yep. Raw eggs, you just take it, crack it. There we go. We got the legend coming up. Got the legend.
Hello.
What's going on, Nate?
I know you're going to like my new shirt.
Yup. That's awesome. Vote Trump 2020. Did you see my sweater I got?
No.
All right. Let me go get it. Hold on a minute.
I would dare wear that
I want to say, Mr. Briggs.
I like your shirt, but I wouldn't dare wear it. I'd probably get jumped.
I'll wear it. I ain't scared.
Oh, well. I put on a video that if maybe Lucky could post a link to it. I'll tell you what. They were going bonkers. This one black dude came up, tried ripping a flag out of this girl's hand. Naturally, it was a girl. He wouldn't do it to a guy. Then at the end, he demanded to see her video. It's like, man, I wish I was like 25 feet away. I was trying to get over to him. It's like, here, try and take that flag out of my hand, punk.
Yeah, really.
I called him a girl bitch.
Ah.
He didn't like that. He said, "What? You're sitting there trying to rip a flag out of a woman's hand. It's half your size. Go to a man and do that."
Yeah, that ain't right.
Yep, but that's the norm. You know, they want to chase the women. You know, they want to pick on the weaker.
Right. That's how it is. Luckily, all these like Antifa guys and everything, man, they're like vegetarians and they're real skinny and scrawny and well nourished. So
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being skinny.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to highlight yourself for that.
I thought it was a sweater. It was a shirt.
I got this one for free.
That's the. I'm jealous. You know what I spend on every week on this Trump stuff?
It's expensive.
Oh yeah, every flag is at least 30 to 40 bucks.
Yeah, I couldn't probably fly a flag around here. Too. I'd lose half my neighbors. That's friends.
I think the only flag I got free was this tiny one. That's it. Then I got this one. Goes on my window.
Yep.
It's double-sided.
Nice.
Yeah. Now you got this one. Support the blue. When I go down the roads.
Lucky, did you watch the conservative twins recent video?
The recent one?
Yeah.
Did you notice they're uploading like 2 to 3 videos a day though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
the one where they were talking about how when Biden was telling that story about the transgenders.
yeah, I seen something about that. I didn't catch the whole thing.
The story he told was just so off the wall and silly. It was hilarious.
Now I got this one.
That's the one I like.
Yeah. It'll be the day when they pull them out of my hands. They're gonna have to get the army to do it. Then I got other one's over there. Then I got that big Trump one sitting right here.
Yep.
And this one here. It's probably about $40 worth of merchandise I got so far.
Damn it, man. I see a polar bear head sticker.
Yep. Polar Bear Ed, Twister V Twin, Trump. You guys gotta check this one out. I can't really see it here. Move this. Trucker Barbie on Instagram.
I think I've heard of her.
Yeah, Trucker Barbie on Instagram. My co-worker. Well, not my co-worker, but she works in the same building.
Mud Mower Farms.
Yep. And then I have my other pegboard on the side. I took that stuff down this way I can make room for this, but
Yeah.
after the election, when Trump wins again, then I can put up my back wall again.
I got a question for you, Lucky.
Yep.
What do you think? That's a good one. What are you gonna do if he don't win? What do you think's gonna happen?
I have confidence in the American people will make that right decision, and he will win.
No, I didn't ask that. What are you gonna do if he don't?
Oh, I'm not even worried about it. Did you see that Tennessee
Exactly.
rally, dude?
I have so much confidence. I've been going to these rallies, past couple weeks now, and I see so much support for the Trump. Biden, yeah, they're out there, but I'll be honest with you, I don't see that many in my neck of the woods. Any Trump, Biden rallies, I might see maybe 1 or 2. That's it, but nothing like what we have with the Trump rallies. And as far as you guys see my videos not even mine, they're all over the internet. You see these, How many times do you see videos being uploaded with Biden supporters, honking horns, honking wave videos? You don't see any of that. It's all Trump stuff.
Every area is different.
Well, hopefully that answers your question. It's just I have so much confidence in that we are going to win. I honestly, to answer the question properly, if he did end up losing and Biden became our president, I feel bad for the country, but I would still have to respect him because he is our president. Would I enjoy it? No, because I know the world, not just the country, but the world will end up going to shit.
Yeah,
There'll
that's what I
be-
mean. I don't want him to win either. I just want to know what you think would the first thing he would do.
The first thing he would do?
Yep.
My honest opinion, I think he will fill up the courts with swamp people. How's that? That'll be nice. I know it's freedom of speech, but he'll end up filling the courts with swamp people. We will lose our rights. You think this mask stuff is tough now? Wait. Do you think there's going to be a vaccine? I don't. I think he's going to push it right under the rug. He ain't going to let nobody have that vaccine.
No, I think the opposite. He'll make it mandatory.
What, the mask? Yeah, he already said he was going to have a yearly...
No, I know he'll try and make the mask mandatory, but I think he'll try and make a vaccine mandatory.
Not Trump's vaccine. No.
No.
That means it'll be a lot longer until somebody else comes up with another vaccine. Do I see a lot of small businesses going under? Yes. Do I see us going to recession if that's the case? If Biden takes over? Yes, I do. Do I see most of the American companies, smaller mom and pop stores closing? Yes, I do. I think the only people that would probably be surviving would be the rich. I don't think us small people will have jobs anymore. As far as unemployment, you can't turn to unemployment because they won't release any money. Right now, you got State of Rhode Island, our Governor Gina, kicking back on $400 million she's sitting on, and she is not releasing to anyone in the state of Rhode Island that deserved it. That's the federal grant money. She's trying to save it back for her yearly budget plan. Exactly. Jeff said about the Second Amendment. Yeah, you could kiss that goodbye too.
What I think will happen is, I think everything you just said, but I think if Biden wins, you're going to see the same thing that happened in Michigan happen nationwide. You'll have people storming the state capitals, and then eventually trying to storm the federal government, trying to take over.
Yep. And just what Sharon's saying right there. Mandatory. That's not a law. That's not a law at all. Our governor is trying to say, as far as Halloween, yeah, we could have Halloween. You could have the kids walk door to door. But when it becomes dusk, that's it. Halloween's done. You have to go home. You can't continue doing Halloween trick-or-treating at dark time. Only in the day.
That's crazy.
I got to cut out, Lippy. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, later.
Buddy.
Later, fellas.
See you, man.
I just see chaos if he wins.
Sleepy Joe belongs in a nursing home. What are you doing, Mrs. Stalkers? Well, Bouncer Slab, my opinion about the coronavirus. It's a scare tactic. They're trying to scare the American people to control them. Do I actually think the coronavirus is as bad as they say it is now? No. I honestly believe, I could tell you right now, there's a family member that I know that was sick with the corona. This particular person bounced right back, and they were, can't say perfectly fine, but they were fine enough where they got tested negative. Did they get sick? As far as what they're saying, need a respirator and all that? No, they didn't. I don't believe the coronavirus is that bad. I believe it's just a friggin' cold.
All the coronavirus is strong. It's a strong thing of bronchitis.
Yeah, Thomas, so you got too much feedback. There's something that's... You got TV on or something? Because your microphone is breaking up. Yeah.
My speaker's messed up.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Halloween was that night. Yeah, definitely. I remember as a kid going to house to house to house to house. These days, you can't do that no more. You have to go to the people that you know.
Oh, they've already outlawed Halloween here. I think it's crazy.
I believe that our history is slowly getting erased.
Yeah, they're trying.
It's going to come to a point where we ain't going to have any holidays anymore because it's against the law to celebrate it because somebody's going to get fucking offended about it. You know? It's going to come to a point where we can't even celebrate Christmas. You know? It's going to come to a point where Jews can't celebrate their Hanukkah. You know, they're already talking about Thanksgiving. You know, if you have Thanksgiving, you know, you have family come over, you have to have it limited to a certain amount of people in your house. You know what I say? Fucking suck this right here, because if I want my family to come out to my house, it don't matter if I have 5 members here, 20 or 5,000. It's still my own residential area. I should be able to have whoever I want in my house.
Yep.
I'm still going Halloween. Everybody's still going Halloween and trick or treating because everybody say, "Oh, you can't go," so we still going. I don't give a fuck.
Well, Robin, honestly, I don't know if you've been out to any of the Trump supporters. How should I say this nicely? Honking waves. People on the side of the street, you know, honking waves. You can't say a rally. We'll say a peaceful rally. But you can find them just about every state. I know my state, we have at least 2 a week. And I'm actually going to have one here in Cumberland, Rhode Island today. I'm not sure how many people is going to be here. I was fair warned, it's unterritorial area. So I think if anybody shows up, we're going to be good patrons and try to keep the peace. But am I going to get a lot of people that dislike what I'm doing with my Trump flags? Yeah, I probably will. Because the neighborhood I'm going, it's not a very highly recommended area for Trump. But you know what? I'm going to be out there supporting. We'll see what kind of YouTube video this makes. Mr. Briggs, you're muted.
Oh, I was talking to Briggs over here, the real one. There's Biden flags all over my town. I can't believe how many are out. Matter of fact, I've got the only Trump flag out on the whole street.
All right, Romantic. We'll talk to you later.
Peace, Ro.
All right, my friends.
Hey, buddy.
The powers that be. I'm sorry, guys. I can't see the chat with these glasses. Yes, I could see and I could read. That's what Mr. Briggs looks like? Oh, man. We click buy the flag so we don't need to buy toilet paper. Yeah, I like that one.
There you go.
Yep.
That's right. That's about all they're
And-
good for. Toilet paper.
Well, Jeff, where I'm actually going, it is on the borderline of this one town that I was told there are a lot of BLM supporters. Now, my thing is, I'm going to be out there. I'm going to wave my Trump flag as long as I can. Do I have rights to be out there on the public sidewalk, rallying myself, or with whoever shows up? Yes, I do have the rights. Do I believe they have the rights to be able to say what they want and give me the finger? Yeah, they have the rights to that too. But when it comes to physical contact, cameras don't lie. You know I always have my GoPro going. And it's not going to be just one. It's going to be several. So, Mr. Stalkers, I would have had those tires on those rims already. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Still looking at them.
Looking at them, yeah, but the tires are not going to get on the rims if you keep on looking at them.
You guys see right here? See right here? Look at that.
Yeah, that's the weld. That's the weld. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Trust me, I put on tires that's worse than that. But also, look at your rim. I'm going to show you something right now. Look at the edge. Put your finger on the edge. See that? You're going to want to paint that orange. You know why?
Why?
Because you're going to see that white mark after you put the tires on.
You absolutely are. Go ahead and paint the whole damn lip so you don't have it peeling off.
Put your finger on the rim.
Yeah,
your index finger. Right there. Now fling it to the where it's white. That whole entire lip.
All needs to be orange.
You don't have to paint all inside. Just where your finger is. Yep. See that side right there?
Yep.
You're going to have to paint that. Don't worry about getting the overspray. It's not going to make a big difference.
No.
Okay.
Did you use oil base or did you use spray paint? Alright. What I would do if I was you. Okay?
Yeah.
Now that's going to be orange. Gonna have to do at least, I don't know, a couple coats. My hint, what I did on the Lucky 7, if you notice, the paint stands up really well. I use Rust-Oleum oil base. It comes in a 1-pint can.
Yeah.
And you brush it on by a little tiny paintbrush. That's what I use to paint the Lucky 7. I don't use spray paint cans. That paint, the oil base, is much, much tougher to stand up to the mud and the scratching. Yep.
I spray paint the rims with the tires on it, and then I spray paint the outside of the tires black.
Yep.
Yeah, Rust-Oleum makes good paint.
I'm gonna do it.
I paint everything with Rust-Oleum. All my stuff is Rust-Oleum paint.
I'm gonna take it to a body shop.
You know who else makes good paint? Believe it or not, I've used his Tractor Supply brand. Oh my God, that stuff's their industrial paint. Oh, that's good paint too.
Now that is true as well. BLM is just another excuse to call others racist. Yes, I believe that because the country is divided. You have people that's not racist, and then you have people that are racist. And I'll be honest with you, it's more of a 50-50. People say they're not racist, but you know what? They are. Everybody is. You know, I'm not racist, but yet I'm against some of the things that the government allows some people to do. Am I against welfare? Yeah, I'm against welfare. Do I think welfare is needed in this country? Yeah, to a limited point. Do I think welfare should be a life term winning the lottery. No, I believe the welfare should be out there just to help the families, 1 to 2 years. The Section 8 housing that they're able to sign up for low income, do I think that should be a mandatory where people are there for 15, 20, 30 years or whoever, and then as their kids grow up, they get into Section 8 housing? No, I don't. I think Section 8 housing should be for veterans only, low income veterans. I believe we should be able to take care of our veterans before we take care of the society where they could go and decide to open their legs and have these babies and get on state assistance. Welfare. That's what this world is coming to.
Oh,
This young generation, they have their hand out when they go and get pregnant. First thing that they should think of, baby daddy. Does baby daddy have a job? Baby daddy don't have a job. What's going to happen? Baby daddy already has 4 kids out there. So baby mom is going to be on welfare. Same time, you got baby daddy with 5 other baby mamas that's also on welfare. That's draining the system.
That's why I'm not gonna have kids right now. I'm not waiting till I'm 40 or something.
If you're a young kid, tell you what, that cookie is sweet, but tell you what, you're better off.
Oh. There's so much welfare fraud in this country, it ain't funny.
Well, I don't know.
I got a classic example of it down the street. I got a guy that literally works under the table. He collects welfare, and yesterday just came home with a brand new 4-door pickup truck with an 8-foot bed 4-wheel drive Chevy. And he pays no income tax. None.
Well,
He's got old trucks sitting around, lawnmowers, everything. He's got stuff that most people would dream of, and he's on welfare and still works under the table painting houses.
he probably got a settlement from the government for something.
Nope. He's on welfare and works under a table.
Well, that explains it right there. You know what it is? You have the state workers that are supposed to be able to go and investigate fraud. They don't.
No.
What I would like to see, if you need the state assistance as far as welfare, food stamps, Section 8, I'd like to see as set as a minimum time, maybe a year.
You mean maximum time,
Exactly.
not minimum.
After a year, you're done. You're over with. You can't get no more. Don't matter if you have another child. It does not matter. The assistance is there to help the people that need it. Get a job. Put them into school. Do the college. Do the online training. Get a degree. Do something. You're home doing nothing. You're collecting welfare. Your kids go into daycare as they get older. What do? Get out there and get a job. While the kid's in the daycare, get out there and get a job. No. BP, that's a completely different thing. If somebody is considered disabled, all right, depending on if disabled, all right, there's two different couple ways of being disabled. There's people that's disabled that's slow, has a very hard understanding life terms of trying to learn new things. So the government considers them as disabled. Then you have some people that has a hard time getting around that puts them in a wheelchair. Then you have other people that has a hard time of comprehending as they get older and they become disabled. That's my outlook of what people are disabled. Am I saying this right or not? Three types of disables.
Yeah, one got knees are bad.
So, if you're considered as disabled,
Yeah.
and you have a slow work like me, I don't really speak good. I don't really spell good. I try to say something, but it always doesn't come out that way. So, do I consider myself disabled? In a way, but does the government? No, it don't. So, anyways, what I'm trying to say is there's people out there that can work if they're disabled. All right? Like myself. All right. Well, Tampa Boy Customs. All right. Well, could I use you as an example? All right, Tampa Boy. All right, Tampa Boy Customs. He works just as hard as I do. He has it disabled. He's missing one hand, but he still goes out and work. But yet, I'm sure the government could be able to give him that full-time disability, but he chooses not to do it that way because he knows he could be able to work.
That's right.
In other hands, you have people that aren't disabled. We'll just put it this way. I could use another friend of mine, and if you guys are new to the channel, you don't know who he is, but it's Dan Bailey. This guy, Dan Bailey, I grew up with the kid my whole entire life. He has a disability that he can't read or write. Shit, I can't fucking do it. I can't read or write all the time, but I try my best, and I learn as I go. But this guy, he abuses the system so much that the government gave him full disability because of his issue. Can he still work? Yeah, he still could work. You know why? Because he's out there fucking scrapping. He's out there working on people's cars. He's out there, doing whatever he can to make extra money. But yet, he's fooling the disability, claiming that he can't work. He can work. He's been in Section 8 most of his life. He doesn't know what it is to have to worry about paycheck after paycheck.
Man, and if I say, I live in a trailer park.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being in a trailer park, Mr. Stalkers.
Yeah.
Trailer park is basically a mobile home that people just park their RVs, or their homes. It's still a house where you could consider
half my life. Yeah.
It's where you could consider your home. It doesn't. The society doesn't look at it as a negative area.
Yeah.
It's very tough to be able to talk about state income and being disability because what I'm trying to say, I have the right to be able to say it because it's freedom of speech. People will get objective and they'll say, oh, fucking Lucky is an asshole for think of it. But yet, that's what's great about this country because we have the ability to be able to have freedom of speech. It's my own opinion,
Yeah.
Yeah, here's fucking Dan Bailey. He wants to come up now. Go fuck off, Dan Bailey. You ain't coming up here. You abuse the system. I can't see
Set him
you.
up.
Alright, you guys want to see somebody that really abuses the system? His name is Dan Bailey. He lives up in Coventry, Rhode Island. He's been on Section 8 for most of his life. He can't work, claims, but yet he also likes to make money on the side. He gets it drunk. You should see him. Check out his videos, Dan Bailey, on Facebook.
Right now.
You're just a
Yep.
fucking wannabe kid. That's what you are. You suck balls,
Yep.
kid. You and your fucking
Look at this fucking guy.
You want to jack it off. Why don't you go ride that thing, huh? It's the only way you can get off these days, ain't it, Mikey? Talking about handicapped people, you fucking dirtbag. How about the people that
Dirtbag?
are handicapped? I like,
What a loser.
leave this Trump rally so I can go smash your fucking face
Your
in.
face is handicapped, dude. Look at
Yep.
your face.
Alright, so that is one of the fucking guys that is screwing the state of Rhode Island. Alright? One of these days, the state of Rhode Island is going to investigate this guy. Alright? There's phone calls out already. They're probably watching this kid already every step he does. And when it comes up to the point, when they have that investigation done, you think he's going to be able to keep where he's living? They're going to kick him right out of Section 8. They're going to kick him right off the state of being disability.
Oh yeah.
He's still in the basement. He wants to come back up. I'm not going to let him back up.
Come on.
Let him back up. It's fine.
You don't
Wanna
look like
listen-
he misses many meals.
No, because he goes to the food kitchen. The soup kitchen.
Damn.
What a
Yeah.
freaking
Well, you're
loser.
welcome. From the one taxpayer to a non-taxpayer that you're being fed.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
We're all feeding him.
That's our tax dollars at work right there.
Right, exactly.
They ought to give him ramen noodles and tomato soup and say, there you go. It looks like you could use the diet. At least, like, hey, like there's a lot of fat people. I don't begrudge them, but if they pay their own way and pay for their own fat, that's different. But we're paying. How much is that pound per pound we paying for that fat pig?
Exactly. Well, he's been on Section 8 for a while, and the thing is, if you go to his Facebook videos, you'll see some of the videos are unbelievable. He's well known. He's well known in Coventry, well known in West Warwick.
Good morning, Grandpa.
We got to do
Grandpa, what's going on, buddy?
With a video.
Snobby scrap picker. He put up over here. Says, I think you're not an asshole, but people are getting older, body changes. Yes, correct. If you heard what I said, there's the part of disability by getting older, and the state considers them beyond disability. Yes,
Right, there's plenty of people that deserve to be on disability. There's
Oh
plenty
yeah,
of people that
I'm not
deserve
saying
to
it's
be
not, but you got
Maybe
this guy
both.
Dan Bailey that does not belong on disability because he can't read or write. That's not. Come on, he's out there scrapping. He's doing whatever he can to be able to survive to make some extra money.
My
But
brother
yet-
can't read or write. He's working.
You know, come on, I can't do the same thing that he says he can't do. But yeah, I'm still out there fucking making my dollar.
Yeah,
You know?
There's plenty of jobs that you don't need to be able to read or write to do.
Yep, exactly.
My brother's
with auto
dyslexic.
check, you
He
don't
can't
need
read or
to
write.
Grandpa just woke up. He says, "Good morning, everybody."
Good morning, Grandpa. Late night last night with the ladies, huh? Huh?
Boss the slab says, "Let him back up."
Let him back up.
Go fucking bitch yourself.
Hey, it's the welfare trash.
You're an asshole, huh? You're scared of me, brother. You and your
Who's
girl
scared?
with the yellow shirt. He's scared. Hey, you got a problem with me? I live at 1340 Main Street, Coventry, Rhode Island. I'll take that hat and I'll fuck you with it. Got me, pal?
You will.
Bailey, I was never afraid of you. Never afraid of you.
Rotten teeth out of your mouth.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
you'll be
yep,
afraid
yep.
of me. When you're on your back and my ass is in your face taking a shit, you'll be afraid of me. I guarantee it. Bring it on, sweetheart.
Shut up for a minute.
Bring it on. I'm gonna fuck you with that. I'm gonna fuck you with that when I'm
You
done.
ain't man enough,
I'm gonna
bitch.
make you scream like a bitch.
You ain't man enough.
You ain't nothing,
You
cupcake.
don't know what to do.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
big
I
and
can
bad.
drive you,
I'm man
bitch.
enough.
Come and see me.
He must
See me.
be a Biden fan.
Right here, right up your ass, you little bitch. Come and see me. I got a car. I got 4 cars. I own a house. What do you got, you little fucking welfare trash? Come and see
Oh,
me.
what's he lives in his grandmother's house, which is considered Section 8, which he lives free of charge, no rent.
He thinks you don't
That's
even
it.
know.
That-
You
Yep.
don't even know.
That's
Come and see me, welfare boy.
that tax dollars at work right there, guys.
Can't hear you, fat ass. You're muted.
Google account. That should say taxpayer account.
Yeah, it's just
Welfare.
a taxpayer account, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
He's muted.
Yeah, I muted him.
Why?
Yeah, he's
He's
muted.
fine.
He has no idea he's muted. Great.
Damn. Hey, you know, hell, even every one of us on here get up, go to work. Hell, Thomas Andrews goes up and gets to work. Lucky goes to work. Why don't you get a job, you welfare bitch?
Exactly.
Because that's all he was brought up to raise is to fucking do that. He left.
That is too funny, dude. Oh my god.
He likes my yellow shirt.
Uh huh. Good morning, Miss Rosanna. Good to see you. Briggs is giving him hell.
Morning.
Sorry.
Hello?
Morning.
How you doing?
Not bad. How are you?
All right.
Just checking on you.
We can still hear you, Mr. Briggs, talking to this sexy woman.
Oh, that's his girl.
Yep. Let me call you back. I'm doing a live video.
Just send me a text.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye, beautiful.
yeah.
Nah.
Well, I'd like to say thank you very much, Mr. Dan Bailey, for giving me a hell of a fucking view.
Appreciate that, bud. Good show.
I'll let him stay up here to argue back and forth, but the thing is, he doesn't know when to fucking shut up.
Yeah.
It's like nobody can fucking say nothing. It's like, what the fuck? Get up here and be a man and stand up there and fucking say something, then let somebody else respond on it. You don't fucking just keep on yelling, because he knows he's fucking wrong. Yeah. He's what they call a fucking West Warwick Lynch.
Yep.
Leeches off the fucking government.
Hey, I don't abuse the disability thing. I guess.
Yeah, but there's a big difference, though. You have to understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
There's one thing about being disability, all right? Mr. Stalkers, in your type of environment where you're located, all right, I'm not sure if there's any places where you're able to work. I'm not sure. I'm not in that environment where you are.
Yeah, I was like 6 years old when I came disabled because I couldn't even speak.
All right, but hear me out, please.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is you still have capability to get out there and to get a job if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
It's what they call mindset. All right? If you really wanted to, you could go out there, you could work for a lawnmower place, work on lawnmowers, you could be able to do whatever you want. You set your mind to something, you could be able to do it. But there are people on disability that can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Then that's what the disability's for. But you got people like Tampa Boy Customs. You got yourself that's on disability. That want to go do something and want to make something for their lives, and they get that job and they work for it. It's called mindset. It's like me. When I was younger, I was in special ed. I never went to normal classes. I was always in special ed. Did I graduate high school? No, I never graduated high school.
Yeah, I graduated, but I almost never graduated because I almost left school.
I took the minibus. I took the small bus. Back in the day, they didn't have small buses. They had station wagons.
Yeah. I'm gonna piss off that sometimes the teachers.
Oh, I'm sure you were a hellraiser in school.
If you are physically unable to work, that's kind of okay. That's what Barefoot says.
I got pissed off. I had a job, but I got pissed off and punched the boss in the face.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're able to work. You can work. You choose not to. That's what we're talking about. If people want to work, if they're on disabled, but they're able to, you're allowed to work so many hours. I believe it's 20 hours a week, and you can't lose your unemployment. Your disability. So that's what we're trying to explain. There are people out there that are disabled, but they're choosing not to work. They're not putting that money back into the system. So, if you're able to work. Yeah. Find a job. That's another thing with what I'm talking about with Bailey. He has an ability to be able to get out there and work. He chooses not to. He's a drunk. He chooses alcohol. He just wants to live off the society. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Does he have a car?
Of course he has a car.
How many? One or just a couple?
I don't know. Last time I watched his video, it had to be a couple months ago. He had a Ford Ranger. I'm not sure if he has any more because I haven't been watching his videos. I just stopped watching them. Apparently, I find out today he's watching me on YouTube, so that's one of my views.
That's today.
Hold on.
Yeah, still had to go take it and get a surgery on my left knee. I said no. Hey, Tampa.
Huh?
I'm sorry about that.
I fucking, well, the doctor said I need surgery. I told him no, I'm not going to have surgery. I'm gonna wait until it gets worse, and then I'm gonna have surgery on it.
I can't hear you, Mr. Stalkers.
Oh yeah, my doctor said I need surgery on my left knee, and I told him no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the surgery that he's talking about is basically cut it open with the knife and scrape the kneecap. It's nothing bad. You'll be up and walking out of the hospital within a couple hours.
Yeah, and then I have a piece of bone in my ligaments too.
Yeah, they'll take that shit out. They'll cut that shit right out like nothing.
Yeah.
I don't dare to go thing.
I've had knee surgery. It's not that bad.
When you get two metal rods pushing from the top of your kneecap and it goes down to your friggin' ankle, and they open up little slithers around your ankle and they put this handful of metal mesh with 14 screws, then you come talk to me.
Yeah. I ain't even got that much.
But I might have surgery because every time I wake up in the morning, one of that bones is grabbing my skin and my ligament and go up and down with it, and oh my god,
Right. Well, there's the link if anybody would like to come up on a chat. It's been kind of slow, interesting at the same time, so. Yeah.
Hello?
I gotta go make my breakfast done. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my plate.
Go to get that pound of bacon?
get that bacon.
No, I commend anybody that's got a true disability, whether it's speech or learning, that still go out and works.
Well, like I said, there's three types of disabilities in my eyes. Maybe I'm not seeing it properly, but there's a disability where people have a slow disability of learning, but yet they still could get out there and have a job. There's plenty of jobs out there that you could be able to learn and still be on disability. There's jobs out there if can't read. Work at McDonald's. Work at Burger King. You don't need to read. You just have to have people tell you what to make.
I will. Tending to my mom when she falls.
Yep. There's yard cleaning. You don't have to read to do yard cleaning. You could go rake leaves and do whatever.
Yeah.
But and then the other disability is somebody that's physically can't do nothing at all, which that's considered disabled. But then you have older people that can work, but yet their body is not up to worth, so they become disabled. But as far as the people that are disabled and they work in the system, like Bailey then therefore, you could get out there and get a job. You just choose not to get that job. You want to stay on disability. You want to get Section 8 because you know somebody's taking care of you.
Hey. He said, yeah.
But you know what I get kicked out of, Lucky? Like you basically, it sounds like you quit school because you got tired of trying to get something, do something.
No, there's more issues. The reason why I quit school it had nothing to do with my family. It had more of my personal life.
No, I didn't say your family. I mean, trying to. You got tired of trying to learn the criteria.
I realized street smart was worth more than what I was learning in school.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What I learned now, what I know, not learned now, but what I know now, I learned mostly on the street.
You're actually lucky you got a job like you do, because a lot of places won't even hire you without a high school diploma now.
Well, it's not. I'm lucky to have it a job. You got to experience on something. You work with it and you stay with it. You stick with it. All right, and then in the type of line of business I'm in, there's not too many people that know what I do. That was my choice to make a decision. What am I going to do in life? I could have went back to school. Could have busted my ass. Could have friggin' graduated. I could have got some type of job that probably would have supported me better than I'm doing now. But the type of job that I'm doing now, I enjoy it. I love doing it. Is it surviving? Yeah. Because every time I think about it, I'm a dying breed. There's nobody that's willing to work hard these days at these type of jobs that I do. I don't see anybody knocking at our office door asking for a job to break down 1224 rims. I don't see nobody trying to be a truck mechanic like we are.
No?
Mr. Briggs, how many truck drivers do you see out there that wants to get a truck driver job, but yet they don't want to unload their truck or load their truck?
Yeah.
None of them want to load or unload.
Exactly, but think of it. Back in the 30s and 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, all that, truck drivers loaded their own trucks and unloaded their trucks. Now these days, even like Dan Bailey, he could get a warehouse job. He could go to work every Monday through Friday. He could load up warehouse trucks. He could do whatever he chooses, but he chooses not to. He puts everything based on his disability.
You know what they pay the guys at my dock? I mean, like Thomas says, he loads trucks. You know what they pay to unload trucks now and load them?
Good money, probably.
$30 an hour, part time.
$30
$30 an hour to go like this, just take and go.
That's more than I make.
Yep.
Well, go look up a FedEx terminal in your area. You can they're hiring constantly. 4 hours in the morning or 4 hours afternoon. They're begging for people to work in the mornings or especially in the mornings, because that's when all the trucks come in. They're begging.
Yep. Patrick is 100% right.
They get 40 an hour plus free medical.
Experience is the
30.
best.
Yep.
That's right.
30 to start and then 40 after a year.
It's like the kid I work with now. We hired him. He didn't know nothing. We taught him what he knows now. His biggest problem is he tries to do it too quick. So he's not comprehending, okay, I missed a step here, I missed a step there. So he messes up a little bit. And
He's trying to keep up with you.
well, that's the thing. He can't keep up with me. But he's trying. He's a good kid. He works hard. He busts a sweat every friggin' 5 minutes. But yet, we've been telling him, you need to slow down. Because that's where you can learn a lot more if you are on that steady pace. When you learn something, we'll put it this way, a remote control, simple remote control. You learn this simple remote control, you could move up to, the next remote control. You follow what I'm saying? If you have 2 or 3 remote controls, just use it for example. But if you're trying to learn all 3 of your remote controls at the same time, you're going to forget something.
Ain't gonna happen, right?
So,
You're gonna skip too many things. Yeah.
my thing is, I tell him, listen, you learn on one machine. Once you establish that machine and you work on that machine, I'll teach you another machine. So that's what I've been working on with the kid. He's a really good worker.
wonder what doing NASA to vote for. That's not gonna happen.
You said NASA?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna ship you to the moon. Yeah, life in itself is a journey into the unknown, but provides mega experience. Yes, that's 100%. That's can't get no better than that. But the thing is, you have to have the ambition to be able to work. If you were brought up thinking, all right, I'm going to be on disability, I'm going to let these people pay for me, I'm going to let these people survive by paying my rent, by being on Section 8. What the fuck do I have to work for? Why do I have to work? I just want to work just to get extra beer money for the day. I want fuel for my car, or, I want to do something. That's why I want to work, because I want this extra money. But yet, if you're able to get that extra money because you want to work for something, why do you have to be on Section 8, and why do you have to be on disability if you're able to work to begin with? Because the fact is, Mr. Dan Bailey, you choose not to work.
You want that free ride.
Yep.
You're lazy. Look at him. Just look at that guy. I mean, come on.
Well, he's already been reported, videos already been issued, copy videos already been issued, police reports has been issued. There is an investigation. When it's his time, they will make that determined, and I'm sure he'll get that letters whenever. But there's videos of him actually doing physical work on his truck. Like he said earlier, everybody could do the playback. Says his address. That's his correct address, and it's not the first time he told everybody where he lives. There's times when he's drunk, and he'll be pitching at another person, come over my house to fight, I'm at this such an address. Yeah, everybody knows where you live. Everybody knows that.
Hey, someone wants to fight me, there's my door. Come through it.
But I'm not stupid enough to play his game. I'm smarter than that. That's why they have.
I won't go to him. If he wants to fight, he can come to me.
That's why they have the technology. It's called a phone. You make a phone call, anonymous call. Yeah, I know a little bit about Dan Bailey. Here's his videos. Here's a little SIM card. Check it out. He's working on his car. How disabled are you if you're working on your car? How disabled are you by picking up a refrigerator, putting it in your truck, and to go and scrap it?
This is what I keep by my front door. I got guns too, but I like this too. It's nice swinging this across someone's skull.
Yep.
Please come to my house. I can make you my twin on the mouth side. Please come on in.
Well, as far as Junkyard, what you're saying is so many crackheads nowadays don't know how to do anything. Well, I'll admit that I don't think Mr. Dan Bailey does any drugs. It's all about the alcohol with him. I've seen him drink plenty of times.
Alcohol's a drug.
Well, in this way. His biggest issue is, like I said, he's just milking plain and simple. What person do you know that will go on Facebook Live to his counselor appointment and does a Facebook Live in front of his counselor?
Not many. But you know something though, Lucky? There's millions of people just like him as far as milking the system to do the same thing and work under a table.
Exactly. That's what this government brought up. That's what's going to happen if Biden ends up winning.
Exactly. And if they keep doing it, if half the people were on disability, then they wouldn't have the money to pay everybody else. Instead of giving everybody, say, $1,000 a month, they'd go from 1,000 to 800 down to 600. Then how they go to survive?
Yeah, my God.
Well, that's the thing. It's a matter of time like I said, it's been reported a couple months ago, so I'm sure people are watching. I'm sure reports have been filed besides just me. And it's just going to be a matter of time when he loses where he's living. He might not have to move. He might just have to pay rent because Section 8 is going to drop him because he's fooling the system, scamming the system. Section 8 does not like people like that. They rather give that money to somebody else that is disabled, truly disabled.
Oh, hey, he can end up in jail over that. They can make him repay every dime they've given him the last 20 or 30 years. How long has he been on disability?
Most of his life. But the thing is, like I said, what's going to happen when disability finds out that he's still working on, doing other things under the table by scrapping, all right? Yeah, you could be able to work 20 hours or not a little bit more when you're on disability, but it has to be a regular job to get that extra money. But if you're out there friggin' scrapping, you're lifting up refrigerators, you're doing this, doing that, why can't you get a job?
He can work on the back of a garbage truck, throwing garbage in the back end, riding on the back.
Yep. Chooses not to. But like I said,
didn't know you need to learn to read to throw garbage in the back of a truck.
An investigation has been opened a couple months ago. Video has been sent of his existing Facebook videos that you could put into a file and put on a little SIM card, and I'm sure they're watching them.
Oh, look, I'm gonna paint these ones again. Oh, this one actually.
Yeah, make sure you do the lip. You gonna try to mount those tires?
Yeah, I'm getting now. I did it last night. I tried to put that tire on this one, and I fucking hit myself in the shorts came. I hit my white leg over. That hold it. I'm gonna do it. See what happens.
There's YouTube videos out there of how I did the tires. Just watch my work videos.
Yeah,
I forgot the name of which one it is, but I'm sure you'll find it.
You put one foot on one tire and hit it with a sword and get it on and boom.
Yep.
That's what everybody does. So, I tried and I hit myself in the leg. That hurts.
Right.
That's one thing you do that I don't like doing. I hate changing tires.
I like changing. I like these tires. I could do the lawnmower. Lawnmower. Big one.
Right.
Alright, I'll see you guys later. Have fun.
Alright, later. Later, bouncer.
You lucky I have a torn rotator cuff in my shoulder and I still on road trucks.
Yeah?
There you go.
Yeah, it knocks the one eye I need sometimes.
Yep.
It's yeah, but you work. If you didn't work, that's different. Lucky could probably get disability. Hey, all he has to do, hey, I couldn't finish school or say something. Hell, they'd probably give him disability. But he felt nuts sitting at home 24/7.
The thing is, I don't say too much of my personal business that goes on, but as far as school, yeah, I quit school, but there's a reason why I did quit school. Had nothing to do with my learning. It had more personal. But could I try to get disability? No, they won't allow it. You know why? It's because I've been working all this time, and they will look at it that way. Nope. He's working now? Don't matter. I won't get disability until I'm at that age where I can't work.
But not that disability don't pay that much. I mean, come on, didn't Grandpa take an early retirement because of a disability?
I'm not sure. But he also served.
But still, he don't
he
get
should
that
be
much.
able. He should. It doesn't matter. He should be able to retire, and the government should be able to take care of him. He should be sitting pretty. But you know what's fucked up with the government? The government doesn't think of the veterans like us Americans think about it. I think the veterans should be high priority in the United States before we consider taking care of anybody else.
Oh, I know
veterans.
that, but I'm just saying he ain't getting much.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You look at the welfare. All right, you get a family of four. Family of four. They get over like $300 to $400 in food stamps, maybe more than that. A family of four. They get half their rent paid for by Section 8, if not on Section 8 by welfare. What's the veterans get? Veterans get nothing. They fought for this country. Go back for my GED. Well, even with my GED, it's not going to help me out by bettering the type of career I'm in now. I enjoy the career that I do. GED right now will probably be senseless for me to get right now.
It'd be good.
Right. It's not going to help your job.
Exactly.
You know, it's not going to do anything for you. You're where you're going to be. You know, you have a trade.
My trade, yeah, I make really good money.
Exactly.
I'm probably one of the leading pay people in Rhode Island. I'm well known in the tire industry. You go to just about any tire company, as far as like Sullivan Tire, Peace Tire Barn, Rollins Tire. You go any big chain, and you happen to say Lucky, they're gonna say, "What? The guy that smokes the pipe?" Yep. Yep, we know him. He worked for us, so we want him. Waiting for Grandpa to come up. What's up, Grandpa?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing. Just bragging about a whole bunch of shit.
Well, just to let everyone know, I worked my whole fucking life and I retired with Social Security at the age I was supposed to. I don't get no fucking disability.
What we're talking about, Grandpa, is the disability. You probably heard. And the veterans. I believe before welfare and Section 8, the government should be able to take care of the veterans before them.
Hey, Rosanna. People on disability live a lot fucking better than I do, trust me.
Yep, exactly. They live better than any of us.
What's up, Grandpa? Good to see you, bud. Grandpa and his hookers. Yeah, buddy. You know it. You know it.
What's up, Brandon?
It's like my retirement age is 67, I believe.
Yeah, I took a couple $100 a month less retiring at 62.
Yeah, you took the early retirement.
It's not actually early. It's less. It's just less money. At that time, you could retire at 62.
Oh, I can retire at 62 also, but I ain't going to. I'm all worked on. Probably can't work no more.
Yeah, the job I did, I got fucking beat on every day, and at my age, I just got tired of it.
Oh, I understand that. Oh, I'm not saying it's wrong. What I'm saying is for what you get for as many years as you work, you don't get that much. My father gets about $1,700. That's it.
Yeah, I get 400 less than that.
It's like I mentioned. I always say if they need to reform the school taxes, because there's a good example. Your school taxes on your property, if you own a house, like I'm constantly looking up, like my brother-in-law, for instance. He lives on the south side of my area. The first $30,000 of your home is tax exempt on school taxes. Okay? Now explain this to me. His house is 3-bedroom. It's appraised at $29,000. He put 5 kids through the school district. You know, he paid 0 in school taxes, and yet they still gave him a tax rebate check at the end of the year of what he would have paid on 30 grand, which is like, I think he got $300 rebate for taxes he didn't pay. My school taxes are $1,700 a year because my house is appraised at $98,000. But I didn't put no kids to the school district until now. I'm going to have one here in 5 years. But last year they raised his assessed value to $31,000, so he only paid $1,000 assessed value, quote unquote. His school tax bill was $89 for the year, 2 $40 payments, $45 payments, $90, and he's screaming. Why would he complain?
I just Googled something. A family of 4 on SNAP benefits. Grandpa, how much money do you spend on food a month?
Oh, I don't know. A lot less than what I probably should.
Honest questions. Come on, guys.
I probably spend $40, $50 a week if I'm lucky.
All right, so that's average $200 a month. Thomas?
Me and my girlfriend spend probably $116 a week.
All right. That's 400. Mr. Briggs?
Well, you want me to count me and my dogs?
No, just be honest.
All right. Well, I spend about $50 a week in dog food. I'll count that too, and probably about $100 a week in groceries.
All right, so we'll just say that's 400.
Yep.
All right. Tampa, what do you spend?
About 100.
All right. Me and Cheryl, we spend about 100 a week as well. Would we like to get more? Of course, we all would like to get more. Now, a family of 4, if you're on SNAP benefits, for a total of 3 people, you will receive $535 in food stamps. Total of 4 people will be $680 worth of food stamps. 5 people will be $807 in food stamps. And if you're baby maker, 6 people, $969 in food stamps.
Is that a month?
That's a month.
Yep.
Damn.
No shit. I just Googled it.
Yeah, but every state's different. Try Googling in that for California or for New York. Those are the 2 biggest welfare states.
Yes, we understand that, Mr. Briggs, but it was just thrown out there. You know, I'm sure it's a few dollars here and there, but
every state's different.
But imagine that you have veterans like Grandpa that's doing $50 a week, which I'm sure he would love to have. You know, prime rib and shrimp. You know, I'm sure he would love to have all those high dollar amounts. We all would. But could we afford it on a working class citizen's paycheck that we get paid every week? No, we can't. Or, like Grandpa, he's retired. We can't. But there are people out there that the government is giving them so much money, like we just said. $535 for 3 people. All right? Maybe for 3 people it's not a lot. But yet, if they probably eat what we usually eat, you know, chicken, you know, basic foods, that $535 they get in a month, I'm sure they could have enough for more than a month worth of food.
Rosanna, people here in Maine still do sell. I know somebody that has 3 or 4 different people's EBT cards in his wallet because they bought fucking pills from him.
Exactly. Well, don't forget, next month is Thanksgiving. Do not sell your food stamps because you're going to need them.
You're going to want that turkey.
There we go. Here's the legend.
Legend?
You are a legend in the family.
Hello,
What's
mate.
going on, Sparky?
I've just been listening because I've just been having some garlic chicken. So, just trying to have my little nibbles. about this welfare. I've noticed a lot of things have changed between the US and the UK, and I'm going to tell you something. What's happened this week? And not many people know this, but we was told to live on 176 at the moment this time until the assessment's through. But you know how long assessment takes? About 8 weeks, 12 weeks. And they think it's funny. They think it's hilarious in the UK. UK's gone really bad. They don't take care of the OAPs. They don't take care of the infirm, elderly, nobody now. And people that's disabled like me, my missus, rest of us in the world can't get any help because this government's concentrating on two things at the moment: themselves and how they can break the law to get away with it.
Well, that's what's going to happen in this country, in the U.S., if Biden takes over. This is the reason why us patrons are trying to get Trump back into not back in the state in the office for another 4 years to be able to straighten things out. But that...
Well, unfortunately, how you doing, Sparky? Unfortunately, just like here, they don't have a fucking problem helping people that are coming in from other countries.
Yep. Well, that happened the other day, apparently. The other day, I was talking to a good friend of mine who works for a job centre. I've known him for years, and I've talked to him the other day, and he said a gentleman just walked in, literally from the police station. He come from Nigeria, and literally within 4 hours, he had a gyro for £1,000 on his door, and his hand, and he's got a door. He's got everything he wants.
Exactly.
Because for what he was released for, they can't disclose. But put it this way, I've got a funny feeling it was serious. He just walked literally into the job centre, said, "Look, at the end of the day, I've just come out of this. I think in the back of a lorry, if you know what I mean." And the way things are, literally within that time period. And I said, at the end of the day, this is stupid.
Well, I do have to set a few things straight. Being on disability, collecting welfare, getting food stamps, it is very touchy subject to be able to get into over the internet conversation, talking to other people about it. What is correct about this is what we have the rights to be able to have: freedom of speech. We can be able to say what we want. And when we start getting to these subjects as far as welfare, food stamps, and disability, people get aggressive and they think you're beating around the bush and you're against it. I'm not against it. I just think it needs to be overhauled and looked at much closer than it is taken care of now. I believe there is a lot of fraud out there. There is a lot of people that do need it. But the people like Mr. Dan Bailey, he's abusing the system, needs to be reported. And the government needs to be able to step up and say, listen, this is one guy that we don't need to be taking care of anymore because his evidence of him doing this type of work.
Yeah.
If he's able to go and do this, he's able to do that.
Yeah.
You know, that's my stink. And as you've seen, Mr. Bailey hasn't been up on my panel in how long? And then all of a sudden when I start mentioning about disability and how he's screwing the system, look who shows up to try to defend it. And he's not trying to defend it. He's pretty much calling everybody out, saying, come kick, come fight me, this and that. But yet he's not explaining why he's been on it so long, because he's trying to defend how much he stole off the American people.
It's like here, there's three tiers of people here. Disabled, the OAPs together, the alcoholics, and the drug takers. The main character now, this is what's happened. The drug takers can get a cash in hand a week of £100 on some drug addicts can get it. And alcoholics is £75 as long as they stay dry and basically they don't go back on the alcohol. And that's for the first year. And then it goes up to about 120, 130 each a week. You're looking at about £400. We don't even get anywhere near that. We probably get even 3/4 of that. We don't even get anywhere near that. So if I become an alcoholic or a drug taker, then I'd be better off. You know what I mean? And that's how stupid things are at the moment. It's just the stupidest things. and it is really bad. I mean, I used to work for a company called For Action for Employment in the old days when I left
Mr.
because I was trained that way. And it's just stupid. I mean, the stupid things here is ridiculous. I don't know how you lot work across there with the alcohol programs or the drug taking programs across there, but they're stupid, absolutely mental here.
Oh, I know.
The drug?
I know, Robin. I went on the internet and I've watched videos of places in Minnesota. The one place they call Little Mogadishu, where what's her name there? Fucking runs it. That nasty fucking bitch that said when the towers were bombed, well, some people did some bad things.
Well, as far as the drug area that goes, does the government try to help in their own way? We have this called Kodak Health Clinic that we have. I can't really get into it because I don't know too much about it, so I don't want to say something wrong and get I can't even pronounce it. Accused of saying something wrong. But it's basically, they have these buildings throughout Rhode Island, and it's called the Kodak area. And if you do meth and you're trying to get off it, they give you this friggin' shit. Do you know what it's called?
Hi, Susan. What's up? Give her the beans.
Huh?
Hey, bud.
Well, anyways, they give you this pill, and it's supposed to reduce the craving for it, but it's another type of high.
Yeah.
And they feed these drug addicts this stuff, so it's like a money making for the government.
It's called Suboxone.
Yeah, Suboxone. There you go.
Methadone here.
That's for opiate addiction here.
Yeah.
So,
I make those.
So needless to say, I don't know squat about it because I don't get involved with that stuff. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. You know, back in the day, yeah, I used to drink like a sieve. When me and Cheryl first met, yeah, I was drunk almost every day. But now, you know, I don't even drink. You know, I might have a beer. You know, that's it. But I can't remember the last time I had a beer.
Putting it in the right perspective, giving someone an opiate addict Suboxone is like giving a chronic masturbator a fucking love doll.
Speaking of love doll, how about that blow up doll?
That shit worked for me, dude. I took that shit for 6 months to get clean. It worked for me.
What, the love doll?
Yeah.
No.
No, you know what?
To get clean off any drug, though, you have to want to get clean, man.
Looked at and dealt with. And one of the biggest issues I have is, you know, they argue with and nitpick giving people help in their own fucking country, but they don't have a problem with meeting someone at the fucking airport with both hands out to help people that don't even fucking belong in that country.
Sure.
Why are you questioning people here when all you have to do is fucking have a pulse and get off a fucking plane when you're coming from another country? You're not making any requirements for those people. You're saying, here you are. Go live your life fucking happily, and we'll just raise our taxes fucking 40 cents a gallon on gas so you can. Thank you. Welcome.
Well, that's basically what Donald Trump, he wants to lower their taxes for the rich. I'm all up game for that. But people don't realize, if you lower taxes for the rich, people like us to say, well, what the fuck, why do the taxes get lowered for the rich? It should be us. It's not. If you have somebody that's a property owner and their taxes get lowered, that property owner is not going to increase the rent because there's no need for it. But if you have a property owner and his taxes get raised, water bill goes up. You know, some landlords, they have to pay their utilities. That goes up. Their property taxes go up. It's like a train. What's going to happen? Well, you think he's gonna take his money and make up the difference? No, he's gonna pass it on to the lower income people that's paying him rent, increase their rent to be able to make up for that payment because his taxes went up. So, am I into where Trump wants to lower the rate, the taxes for the rich? Yeah, I am.
Well, what people don't understand, Lucky, is what's called the trickle effect, okay?
Yep.
He didn't, I mean, people used the term, and yes, these people were rich, but they were also business owners, okay? Which in turn, lowering their taxes brought millions of jobs to this country, okay? And what do those people that got those jobs do? They pay taxes.
Yep.
So, you know, everybody lives better that way. And what happens when you raise their taxes? They move to fucking Taiwan. They move to India or some other place where they have sweatshops like Nike and those companies do.
That's what's going to happen if Biden wins. All right? They're going to increase the fare so much with this coronavirus. All the governments are going to be following their decision, and they're going to start closing everything up. You think it's bad now? Wait until if Biden gets in.
You know, I went to places like fucking Detroit and places like that in the 60s and 70s, you know, and those were that was the industrial capital of the world. And they taxed the fuck out of them, and they closed down, and they fucking moved somewhere else.
They only closed down because it was the taxes.
Right, because they could go somewhere else and make more money.
You know what's funny? This area I live in, they call it the industrial capital of the Northeast. And we had some brand name stuff built right here in my town. American LaFrance, Ward LaFrance, General Electric was here. Westinghouse was here. A&P had the largest food processing plant in the entire world was right here in Chemung County. They're all gone. Over 155,000 manufacturing jobs. And all those plants are sitting empty.
So, give it the beans. 97 says I still still use food stamps. Ain't enough gas stations to work in the promos to eat here anymore. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying I'm against the food stamps. I'm not against the welfare. It's just I'm against the people that abuse the system. There are people out there that do need it, but what gets me is the people that abuse the system. You have these young couples, you know, they start off a family when they're only 16 years old or 17 years old, and they go and, you know, start collecting welfare. And I understand some. I don't know how I should be able to say this politely. Some in life history lessons are taught too quick when a baby is born. Then it falls on to, okay, where's the father? The government wants to know where the father is. Okay, the father is still in school. All right, automatic, she gets welfare. Now, she stayed on welfare. She left her school because she has to raise her child. Now the father's probably either around or not around. Then, now the mom needs a house. All right, here's Section 8. That's one generation as the child gets older. Now, in the meantime, she has 3 other kids, and she's still on Section 8 and still collecting welfare. Now, we're talking about 6 to 7 years she's on welfare, getting food stamps. What is the government actually doing to be able to help this young lady out? Nothing. They rather keep her in that Section 8 housing. They rather keep on giving her money to stay at home to take care of her 4 to 5 kids that's in daycare during the day, and she's at home doing nothing. While she's driving around in one of the nicest cars I've seen. But right now, that's the way that the society works,
Yeah, you know the idea that is, don't you?
Of course we know.
They don't want people.
The
They
left
don't
side.
want people to own property anymore. They don't. That the idea of people owning their own homes anymore is being blown out the window. They want us all in these big, giant Section 8 apartments. They don't want the individuals to have rights and own property anymore. They're pushing that away from the society.
Well, I still highly believe, and I'll fight, and I'll say it over and over and over. All of us, all 6 of us, well, 5 of us, are here right now due to that gentleman right there in the center at the bottom, Grandpa. He fought for our freedom. We would not be here in this country for our freedom of the constitutional rights if it wasn't for Grandpa and all the other veterans. Why is it so hard for this country to recognize the veterans, to be able to take care of them, and put them on a high pedestal and take care of these veterans? Wouldn't they think? Wouldn't they think if the United States, hold on 1 minute, Grandpa. If the United States put these veterans on a high pedestal and be able to take care of them as gold because they fought for the country, what do you think these young kids would say? Listen, I know there's veterans that's taking care of us. We're going to take care of them. I'm going to join the Army, the National Guard, the Air Force, the Marines, and thinking 10 to 20 years down the line, they're going to be put on that pedestal and their country could be able to take care of them. That's the reason why we don't have these young kids joining the Army and all this other stuff, because the government is not taking care of the existing veterans.
There is something going on in the news today about it. An Army veteran basically left the Army age 62. Just left, basically, because of PTSD. And the government won't give them a house or any extra benefits or anything. It's in the paper today about it. And I was like reading up about it, but then I went on the main news and read it all. And it was just the government doesn't want to help the UK people. I was like, what? I mean, he's done all that service, all that time, and they just lobbed him out on the street, basically. It's just wrong.
I got DD 214 too.
Well, one of the problems with being lucky is that they stuck the veterans up on a pedestal and gave them things. We wouldn't bend down and kiss their ass when they wanted something.
I don't know.
You know what? The whole system, I get fucking tired of hearing all the time that it's a fucking black or Hispanic thing. No, it's a fucking cultural thing. People are taught that from a young age. Mom, dad, or grandma are on the fucking system, so they're taught this is how you fucking live, and it don't make no difference what color you are.
Right. Well, Rosanna, I highly have a lot of respect for any veterans. Doesn't matter if it's from this country or another country. They all fought for the country or their beliefs in their country. So it could even be the veterans. The third world country. You know, veterans are veterans. They fought for their beliefs. As us, people that did not fight because we're young or did not join or whatever, we should be able to honor the veterans. We should be able to take care of them.
Yeah, I had a friend from the UK. I couldn't say it when he was alive, but now that he's passed, I can, because he had a fucking price on his head from Ireland because he participated in Bloody Sunday.
Yeah.
He was a balloon popper, as he called himself. He was a British paratrooper. They jump out of balloons, not airplanes.
Guys, I gotta run. I gotta use the bathroom.
Well, Tampa Boy, thank you for coming up. I'm gonna
run, Tampa Boy.
See you guys.
I'm gonna be editing this live video in probably about 4 minutes. Anyways, I have a Trump rally to head out to.
Nice. See you guys on the next one.
Most likely, I'll be live on Facebook. I'll be doing a lot of recording. So.
Bye, Mr. Zanner. Bye, everybody.
Did you take care, Tampa?
See you, Sparky.
Take care, Tampa.
Andrew, Briggs.
See you
Grandpa,
later.
I got a Katrina rally to go to.
I got
But
DD
it's like-
214 too, also, Lucky.
It's
Yeah.
the one thing at the moment. Liverpool, Manchester, in the UK is in the lockdown system at the moment, and we have all predicted in the moment we're going to have riots here because the government wants us to put a lockdown because of it's going up. But I don't see how it's going up when everyone's trying to do the best in certain parts of the country. It's only a smaller minorities not helping.
So, is Katrina going live
Yes, at noontime.
at noontime? Okay, that's a couple minutes. Katrina, I know you're in the chat, but if you have your StreamYard that's already set up, if you could be able to add the link into the chat, and what we'll do is anybody who wants to go to Katrina's, they could check it out. Well, as soon as she puts the link up there, I'll run the national anthem, and then you guys could all go to her channel. But one thing I do want to clarify really quick. I'm not against the welfare. I'm not against the food stamps. I'm not against anyone that's on disability. I'm against the people that abuse the system. So in that note, I want to say, for the people that are disabled, the people that are on food stamps or welfare that do need it, please use it correctly. Do not abuse the system.
Don't sell your fucking food stamps to buy fucking drugs. Do
Well-
like I did back in the 70s and 80s. Get a fucking job and pay for your own.
Or stream it. Any link, Katrina. It does not matter. YouTube link, StreamYard link, any link that you like. As soon as I see that link on there, and we're gonna play the national anthem, then I will end this broadcast. And if you guys are all watching, you want to go check out Katrina's, feel free. I posted a video.
Right,
Jump line.
I've got to shoot. I've got to get this thing sorted. Thanks for having me up. Take care, everybody.
Take care,
All right.
son. You and your wife stay safe,
Take care,
man.
take care, everyone.
That's right, Trump 2020 bouncer. I appreciate it. And don't forget, I'm not working all week, so I will be live on early morning. Live chats, coffee chat. Early in the morning. We'll talk about 7 a.m., 8 a.m., maybe 6 a.m. I don't know.
Fuck, I'll still have my dick in my hand at that hour.
Well, all right, we're going to play the national anthem. If anybody has a hat on in the chat, please remove your hat, and we will play that national anthem at the end of the national anthem. That's the end of the live video. I appreciate everybody logging on. We'll catch you all later on the Lucky 7 Mud Mowers, YouTube.com.
And there's your flag.
Love that flag.